Hello, welcome back. Fluffy here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we are going to be showcasing Lady Mikage. Since there was just a guaranteed for a Mikage Epic and Dahlia, it seemed fitting that I do a showcase on how I have my Mikage built now. Now, I have her built for just general arena, dungeons and all that. I don't have her in Clan Boss or in Sand Devil. If I had her in Clan Boss or Sand Devil, I would take her out of this gear. Now, I have her in Relentless and 2-piece Pinpoint. Now, this isn't any crazy gear. The only crazy thing about it is the fact that I managed to land Speed Ascension on the boots. And the fact that I landed Accuracy Ascension on the banner. That's about it. Her total stats, 40k HP, 2.2k defense, nothing crazy at all. 283 speed, 408 accuracy. She's not mastered whatsoever. I've got her A2 and A3 on her first form booked. And her passive on her second form is booked. That is it. Now, her artifacts. The boots are speed. Chestplate is accuracy with speed substat. I'll eventually upgrade this piece, but as of right now, this is the best one that I will use. The gauntlet, it can be, like, I prefer it to be HP percentage or defense percentage, but it's a triple speed roll, so, and she's in more of like a speed type team, so, and in dungeons, they don't really take turns enough to really hit her, so. And I normally run her with Sulfurion, so, in dungeons, so he keeps her alive. And the chest plate, triple speed, with, all the glyphs aren't anything big, but helmet, double speed roll there, with the crit rate roll. And I just try to get like HP or defense percent wherever I can, but I don't have an outstanding amount of Relentless gear. If I quickly go equipped, I will quickly show you. Not very much Relentless gear. I've got more weapons, helmets and shields than anything, because whenever you get a glove, it's bound to be bad, so. But yeah, the helmet, double speed, weapon, triple accuracy, no speed roll. The ring and the amulet are both pinpoint. And the banner, when I can, well, I say when, but I won't be able to now. I tried farming for a pinpoint banner that I could put here, but I couldn't get one, so yeah, that is how I have my Mikage built. Nothing overpowered. 283 speed, 408 accuracy. Just enough to do what I need her to do. Now, the main place I will test her out in is I'll run her through Fine Art first. Do I still have a Fine Art team here? I do. My presets have round 1 and 2. I have her transform into her alternate form and she just stuns. Just focusing on the stuns. At 283, she's quick enough that she pretty much keeps the stun up the whole time. The only time you may run into some glitches is between round 1 and 2, if by some chance she places the stun right before wave 1 gets killed, and then she's got 2 turns before she can place this again on wave 2, but most of the time it works out well. And then on round 3 she transforms back and uses her ally attack. And Newt, I've got his A3 shot off for round 2. Then round 3, I have him open with his A1, just in case the shield isn't completely knocked down. Then he opens up with his big boy attack. Turned off his A2 because it's not necessary. Dirindil, I just let him run loose, because when it comes to the boss, Mikage goes first, then Newt goes, because I've got him going quick. He goes after Mikage, so the shield is down at this point. So then when it comes to Dirindil's turn, shield's already down, so he can just use whatever skill he wants. I have Allure, A2 and A3 turned off. She's just depleting the turn meter. Michinaki does whatever he wants. Now, I will turn Super Raids on because I can. Now, this will be full auto, as you can see. Actually, no, you can't see. Let me turn my webcam off. There we go. See, it's full auto. Now, I'll put my cursor up there, and I will take my hands off, and it'll just keep going. If you have the ally attack like this and you have enough hits, you can afford to put a champion like Dirindil in just to decimate waves, because he's strong enough, especially with the blessings, that he can just melt the waves with his A2. It's not broken amount of damage, but it's enough damage that it makes it a lot quicker. I haven't really farmed this since I put this new team together, but I have tested it a bit to make sure it works, and yeah, it does. See, just over a minute to clear the first 2 waves. That is pretty quick for this level of account. See, 1 turn left on the shield, and then Newt goes just to finish depleting the shield. Then, yeah, Allure just keeps the turn meter depleted, which allows Newt to use his A3 and just takes a big chunk of the health off. Dirindil helps a lot, and it will be done pretty quick. It's less than it's about 2 minutes. It averages, especially when Mikage gets the second ally attack in, and when Dirindil actually hits with the Royal Assassin like that, it does as much damage as one of Newt's A3 hits. Not the entirety of Newt's A3, but yeah. 1.1 million from Newt and 2.3 from Dirindil. That's how much damage he does during the waves. Now what are these? HP percent. No speed. Well, at this point, any 5-star I can delete. Crit damage set. That's not a offensive, so yeah, that is my new Fine Art team. Mikage does wonders. Is there any chance it's open today? It is! Isn't that lucky? Now, I kind of have a pretty broken Faction Wars team, but yeah, this is my Faction Wars team. If you have champions like this, it only makes the boss quicker. Now, I'll turn Super Raids on. And I'm pretty sure I've still got the preset going. She morphs into her second form. I've got her presets as if it was Fire Knight. Right? Round 1 and 2, she's in her alternate form putting up the stuns. In round 3, she transforms back and does her ally attack. Harima, Ninja, Michinaki, Genbo, they do whatever they want on all the waves. And you can just let them go. And it just completely... Like, when you get Mikage, Faction Wars becomes complete. You just have some champions like that. Like, if you manage to pull a Sulfurion, that faction becomes complete, basically, because he's absurdly good. Now, what's his name there on the left? He can't be stunned, I don't think. And I'm not sure if the dude in the middle can either. But the provokes from Harima help. And the fact that these champions are pretty tough. 4 faction wars is good. Now Mikage transforms back into her first form. Ally attacking, pretty much melting a good chunk. Then that's where they start to unleash all their skills that aren't used. Hitting the weakest champion, smart. This is where Harima and Ninja shine the most. Because Ninja is the boss killer. And Harima is just a boss herself. So Mikage is enormously good for faction wars. Now, which stage is it? I can't remember which stage it is. This is one of them. The Cythalia wave, where they just keep healing and healing if you don't have the champions. See, how easy was that? Yes, I've got the damage, but if you have Mikage, you can use any damage dealer. The only difference is it'll take longer if you don't have like Harima and all that. I can't remember if there's a Valkyrie wave in Skinwalkers. I don't think there... I honestly can't remember. I'll have a quick look, because the Valkyrie wave is also one of the most annoying waves in Faction Wars. If you don't have the control, that can also stump a lot of people. So I'll just quickly have a look. It won't take too long. Nope. Good thing it doesn't use his energy. I think it's this one. I might be wrong. Bear with me just a minute. As you can see, I did not plan for Faction Wars to... I didn't plan to showcase her in Faction Wars. I didn't even realize it was open. Anyway, let's take her in Arena. Just because. Let's We'll try this team. We might get owned, but good chance to showcase some of Dirindil's might. If we go first. Yes. Now, if you manage to pull Mikage, but you don't have a Warlord, and you don't have a Warlord, or Armands, good sense of control. Keep him stunned. If you didn't have a good AoE damage dealer, you could just single target him, get rid of the reviver first. Keep the annoying ones stunned, then if they wake up, you can A1 sleep. Then that was lucky, got the fear on. Then just stick with the single target attack. It's like, okay, I'm ready to AoE. She can be used anywhere, and if you're lucky enough to get the Relentless procs, there has been so many times where her Relentless procking, for example, say I was versing like a Sifi with Partheon team, just had all buffs. I switch into this form, I hit the cleanse, and I managed to cleanse it all. That proc, the Relentless procs, and I get to go again. I hit the stun, I strip their buffs, and I stun them with all the one champion. It is amazing. She can absolutely go nuts. Very similar to what Rhodos can do sometimes. With those extra turns. Even though it's nowhere near as much, the possibility is very high. Even though it's still 18%. So yeah, I think if you're not using her in either your clan boss or in Sand Devil, where you need the speed tune, then having her in Relentless can be very helpful. Whether you're using them in Fire Knight, Dragon, Spider, even though I don't know why you use her in Spider, Ice Golem, wherever you're using her, the extra turns from Relentless can be really, really clutch. Again, you don't need her in crazy gear because of how much control she has. I don't have her with high HP or defense or high resistance. There's practically no resistance. Only 27 from artifacts, 15 from affinity bonuses. And her accuracy isn't all that crazy. 408. If you mastered her, that's a 53 accuracy if you get the tier 6 support mastery. 283 speed. Once you get to a certain point, 283 is easy. Because, like, she's 283 speed. I'll show you how many champions I have at that level. There's obviously my Arbiter. She's my fastest right now. 352. My Warlord. 277. I slowed him down. He was at 300 before, but I slowed him down to give him more accuracy because I could afford to. You're probably asking why. Because my Arbiter is 352, as long as my Warlord or whoever you have next in the turn order doing the control is within a certain speed. Hold on, let me just quickly bring up a calculator. If you take your Arbiter's speed or the turn meter booster's speed, 352. You can't see this on screen because I have it on game capture, not screen record. You divide that by 1.3. The 0.3 being the percentage in which the turn meter gets boosted, and the number you get, which in this case is 270.7, so on. So as long as they're quicker than the secondary control champion, in this case Warlord, is quicker than 270, which he is, unless the opponents have the like temporal chains, which, or what's that, a supersonic, then most of the time you will not get interfered with until after Warlord goes. So that's just a little bit of extra thing. But anyway, I got sidetracked a bit. Yeah, if you're not using Mikage in Clan Boss or Sand Devil, I would recommend trying to put her in Relentless. If you can get the stats you need, if you can get the speed and accuracy that you need, then yeah, you can chuck her in Relentless. Because there have been at least minimum 10 times where in 3v3 arena, she has come in clutch. No, not so much at the start of the fight, but at the end of the fight where the opponent's about to revive and they have a block debuffs on, I get the strip off with the... I'm in this one. I get the A3 off the strip buffs, then I get to go again straight away because of the Relentless, and then I get the stun off, and then my Nuka goes, because their Reviver was quicker than my Nuka. So it can really come in clutch. But depending on your level of Relentless gear will depend on the amount of tournaments you won. And how I got this much Relentless gear, even though it's not much, is I won them towards the start of my account journey. Because the more tournaments, I'm pretty sure it's the more tournaments you win, the higher caliber bracket you get put in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm not sure if you, like, the more you lose, if it puts you down or not, but yeah. I know the more tournaments you win, like the higher you place, the harder the bracket you get put in, so that's how I managed to get the Relentless gear I have. So, anyway, I've blabbed on for too long. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. If there's a champion that you've seen that you want me to do a showcase on, let me know. Because I know most of the showcases are pretty late game, end game gear. There are some content creators that try and dull down the builds a bit. But, yeah. See, I didn't change her gear. This was the gear that she already had. So, anyway, I got sidetracked again. I'll see you in the next one. And again, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.